Good morning, kids.
Good morning.
We're on a little errand run. Gotta go get some materials now. Just dropped the injectors off at the post office. No, at the Royal Mail, because the post office wouldn't take it. Anyway, that's a long story.
They wouldn't take it because Joe's already paid for the postage. So I went in there and like, why wouldn't they take it? And they could 100% take it. It's just the fact that they don't get any money for it. So big up the little local post office.
Right, anyway, we'll see you at my work. Batten.
All of these, but they won't fit in not Mabel. They won't fit in Barry. So Joe's having to cut them.
Bendy, so we're cutting them and then Danny can paint them when we get home on another day.
It's going to take me a while. This floor's nice. What is it?
Just concrete. It's like a floor paint on it.
So how many more times will you have to cut these? One more time?
3 pieces.
Oh.
They're good. So it's 800mm down. That's 2.4. 8. Oh, hang on.
You've done that wrong.
8, 16, 24. Yeah.
Let's stick them on the roof. That a couple.
Nice and safe. Now to offload the tongue and groove, I'm going to be painting that here rather than over the boat just because it's quite a small space. Now off to the boat.
To the boat. What have you got?
Yorkshire puddings. I'm a pudding.
You got a pudding. So we are armed with another roll of the sticky stuff, or not so sticky stuff. Over to you. What's the task? What are we doing now?
I'm gonna paint the engine bay for the second coat so then Joe can start putting the batteries in.
Simple.
So simple.
Easy as that. Right, away you go then. There. That's a fair bit of water coming in there.
Oh wow.
So that sponge. You alright with that? Must have had a bit of rain. Must have had a bit of rain. You have to dry this out, then you can crack on with painting. We'll dry it very well first, don't we?
So we've just dried the engine bay, we've taken all the water out and dried it with paper towels. So now we're just going to let it air dry a little bit and then I'm going to give it the second coat. There's a couple of spots that I missed because obviously it's quite difficult to see and to do it in a way that you're not going to get yourself stuck. So I'm going to do those bits first and then give it the second coat. Cup of tea first?
Coming like that. So whilst the engine bay dries, well, air dries, I'm going to try and finish off what I started last time, which was the little support tray for the batteries. Don't you worry, I didn't want a pot noodle.
I said there's a pot noodle. I wanted the tacos, but you weren't hungry.
with no zip. Push your porta potty over with the pig inside the pisser. Watch the red and blues flash and scream, you never gonna get me. It ain't the hard with you. I spit the ball, you spit it sick, you still outdid you. You ain't ever gonna outdo me. I clown around, but you ain't ever gonna outdo me. Get out of town, I'm glory bound. That's the story with no exit. Corny, you pretty cute, but you're boring with no message. You're snoring, you don't get it, ain't dope, but don't fret it. Cause I'm doper than the dope, but you smoke with no stressing. Eat a feast with no blessing. Can finish in 4 seconds. Could be chilling where it's -3. No call, no guessing, no asking for insurance. I'm a master of my craft, seeing the drafts of all my verses, man.
So that's gonna sort of balance there and then get fixed into the wall, solid through there, and then this is probably gonna be
Maybe the back.
stuck somehow like that. The battery's all set on there nice.
Lovely. You're going to paint that?
I'm gonna paint this now whilst you paint the engine bay. Oh, dry. There's a fair bit of water up on top of the diesel tank I just spotted.
Diesel tank?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do that bit. Right.
I wonder how that's.
I'm going to paint all of the bits. Huh? So I'm going to paint all the bits that I missed before and then go over and give it all a second coat. In there, driver.
Huh? Should be enough to do that. You did put quite a thick coat on to start with, didn't you?
Pigs are that.
I'll tell you what, you do it yourself.
No, I don't mean it.
Where's your cup then? Put it down, put it down.
That's enough.
Got a brush?
No, have you?
Well, what have you been doing then?
I got the cut. You're hard work, you are.
You capable of filling it up? Later, when you go, as you go?
I don't know. Can I have a brush?
I'll go get your brush, any fine. You've got them when you've got them.
He hates me. So what I mean by I'm going to be doing the bits that I missed, there's a couple of bits around here so you can see that bit in there I haven't done, that bit under there as well, a couple little bits that are quite hard to get. The reason I got my overalls on is because I had paint on me everywhere last time and it's really hard to get off. Oil-based paint is not easy to get off your skin.
Second coat. Complete. Well done, kid.
You did half.
Right.
It's a bit stressful.
It's very awkward in there. Anyway, glad that's done. In the meantime, I've primed the, well, half of the tray. If I flip it over, do you want to do a coat?
It's still wet.
I should be able to flip it over and sit it on that bit I did.
It's still wet.
Quite wet.
It's still wet, Joe.
Very wet. Right, let's not do that then. Let's do the battens.
Yeah.
Yep. Next up, we're going to do a secondary row of battens because we've decided we're going to fit the tongue and groove vertically. So I'm going to put another 25-50 batten along here and that should level it out a bit.
What are we going to have as our windowsills?
I'm not sure. I've never done it before and it's going to be quite tricky, I think, to make it look nice.
Should we
I'm more worried about the curve.
Yeah.
All 8 of them.
Oh well, make it up as we go.
Not your problem, is it?
No.
Right, let's do this batten. I'm going to start off up here because there's a little end one I've still got to do.
What are you doing? Burning up here as well?
Probably, yeah.
Should
And
I
we've got
cut
spray
that
foam
out?
in all the gaps.
Oh yeah.
Very close, you want?
And this bit?
Huh?
This bit?
Got to do that bit across there, yeah, we'll do that first.
Alright then.
Alright?
You draw the lines, I'll cut them.
Alright, lovely. As with everything else on the boat, plans are changing by the minute. Now, I've just held up a piece of batten and realised that if we double batten like we first thought, like that, it's not going to work because it's going to foul the door a bit. Because that's 25mm batten in there. Another one on top. It's hard to tell from this angle, but that would ain't going to clear the door. It's going to look funny. So, single batten and it is, Just means we've got to scrape back a bit more of the spray foam than we anticipated. So for now, we're gonna fill in the missing battens and then spray foam in all the gaps, which is gonna be fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Taking all these bits out.
Very good of you. Big one there.
Yeah, I'll get that one. When like the boat's sort of done to live in and then we're travelling in it, you can still do bits like as we go, can't we? Like clean the engine bay and stuff.
We said that about the van, and what happened?
Yeah, I know, but if we're like actually not travelling as such.
Right, anyway. So, Danny's going to give this a nice coat of primer on top, and then we're going to... I'll show you. Danny has very kindly primed the top of that. Now we're going to try, give you a good example. Obviously this bit still needs a bit of insulation on this bit, so we're going to take the window up and then put a bit of spray foam hopefully in there, let it dry, take the tape away.
Yeah.
See if it works. I mean, I'm not too hopeful, but I don't know what else to, unless we get a bit of solid insulation stick in there, but we'll try this first because we've got some foam.
Woo!
And you like them foam, don't you?
Yep.
Right, sweet.
What about this bottom bit? No? Just the side. What about these side bits as well?
No, don't worry about that too much. I'll seal that after. But mainly these gaps and ram it.
Where's my gun?
Down there somewhere. We've got to tape it first. I know it's boring, but we have got to tape it first. Tape first.
Yeah, but there's bits that I can do without the tape.
No, tape first. Just tape it.
Oh.
Right, look for that yellow rolled masking tape.
Yellow roll.
Did I have it there, or is it? It might be in Barry.
I ain't got the foggiest.
You have a look in Barry then.
Here it is.
Oh, well, that will probably do.
Is that not what you're on about?
It's not yellow, is it?
Well, sort of.
It's cream.
What way are we doing it? The sticky side that way?
You want to stick it onto the frame if you can.
It's harder than you think because there's lots of stuff.
Yeah,
I hooked it with a feather.
that probably worked, wouldn't it?
Yeah? Should I spray it? Less is more. Like that. More?
Whoa, 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 steady.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, right, tiny bit in there.
Tiny.
Steady.
Tiny, steady.
Yeah. Same again. It's lovely. Oh.
Yeah?
Yep, now you have rectangle.
What about these top bits up here?
No, we'll do that after because it
Alright
will
then.
expand. Up, no,
Oh. What way round?
I go
Up, down?
bottom up, yeah. No, whoa, steady.
No,
You're getting
oh.
carried away now, aren't you? We've got a blue roll.
I need a bag. It's not sticking.
We've got a...
Oh no. Right.
Just get it in there. Try and hold it in. Slowly.
Oh no. Joe! Joe.
Jesus Christ. You're going up float a minute. That's good, that's right.
Yeah. It's quite hard.
Yeah, I know.
They don't really stick.
No, it's difficult.
Oh no! Oh no! It's all come out.
Can you just try and work it in or not?
I think
Like
I
that.
have to do from the top.
Your phone's right underneath it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's going, it's just sliding down. No, 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 mate.
Oh, I can't do these ones. I'll just do the little bits, you do the big bits.
Don't want to stick with it. I thought it'd be difficult, but I don't think we. Doesn't seem to be expanding very much. Might leave that and then build it up.
Oh!
That's because I can't get the can up right now.
Oh, no.
Typically on the bloody uncovered floorboard.
It's a deal breaker, babe, when you treat me like you do.
This is harder than it looks.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
It's a deal breaker, babe, when you treat me like you do. Seems all you do these days is make me down and blue. I said it's a deal breaker, baby, when you play me for a fool.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Pro. Ish. I just haven't got the balls to do that in that sort of gap.
Like gravity isn't helping you there, is it?
No. Do I risk it on that one? Oh my, that did not work.
Don't put that on there. So far so good?
No, not really. That's just going to pull out. I have to cut it with a knife and then let's let it all stick a minute.
This is my window. Getting ready for Christmas.
You can just leave that like it.
Yeah, feature window.
So that is going to be enough spray foaming for today. We think the metal's too hot on the hole, so it's not sticking very well, or at least as well as I thought it would do. So we're going to do a couple battens on this side, let them dry overnight, and then I'll be back in the morning.
Good morning. We just had a lovely surprise visit from one of our subscribers, Andrew and little Finley. It was lovely to see them and they had a look around the boat. So we're gonna start where we finished off yesterday. So I've already started. Did that make sense? in
Sort of
English?
made sense, yeah.
Okay. So I started pulling this off, but I'm gonna actually use a knife. And I think Joe's gonna start putting the insulation on the other side because it wasn't as fun as I thought. So I'm gonna scrape back and Joe's gonna
Do that. Before we do that though, I'm going to put a top coat on this.
Oh, can I do that?
Hopefully that dries.
I want to paint.
Can I just pick and choose jobs, Drive?
Yeah, I'll do this.
Yeah, do the bottom side first.
Okay.
What you do? No, that's fine. That side. Do the side that was there.
Oh.
That is the bottom side.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
What am I painting it with? Grey.
Great. I'll get you a brush.
You call me up just to bring me down, and I cannot take it for a second round. And your devotion to bring my emotions to, and then this gotta have an end.
One coat later Joe's having fun with the spray foam. We definitely think it helped coming back today and doing it whilst the boat's a bit cooler, because the metal was just so hot to touch yesterday that I think it was melting off a little bit. Would you say?
Yeah, I don't want to get any on the fly.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Are we trying to fill in some more before we cut it back?
I'd cut it back first.
Got a little side track there and scrape back my little flue joiner, whatever it's called. Just going to measure that up and get one ordered. One step closer to having a log burner. Oh, camera's gone weird. Oh yeah.
So once we put the tongue and groove up this side, we can pretty much put the fire in. Can't we?
Sort of, yeah. We're building like a wood store underneath the log burner down here.
So it's not so
Flue.
high. So it's higher, and then yeah, you've got storage underneath.
Yeah. What were we actually doing? We're just scraping this back, weren't we?
Well, I was just scraping back, and then you got involved, as you always take over. And then, I know you've run out of spray foam.
Oh yeah.
We've literally gone to the shop twice.
Some of the best I've done though.
Yeah, but now we can't do it anymore.
I'll have to run and get another can.
I put it down to it being too hot in the metal.
Yeah, I'd agree.
You'd think it would just stick though, but I guess if it's hot, it's a bit of a
It
weird...
just cooks it and then, yeah. So, little update. Me and Danny decided, did we both decide or not? Was it more me? More me. That just having single batten wasn't really going to work because of these little lumps and bumps and stuff. So I've settled for some thinner batten, like a strip wood. I've just been to Proper Job and picked up 9/8. That should work quite well, just to smooth it out, and then our tongue and groove gets fixed directly into this. I was looking at wicks online because they do the right size, and it was £8 a length. Bear in mind I need 8 or 9 of them. Proper Job, £3.88 a length.
Can't be grown.
You can't beat the value. Right, I think I'm quite excited. Should we do that now?
Yeah.
What are you eating? Oh, we got cakes. Oh,
Cardamom.
Cakes. Then strip wood. And what you just did then?
I didn't do anything. Oh.
So I carried this lovely little chop saw in, and this was a bit closer to the wall. So I asked Danny, pull it out. Instead of pulling it out, what did you try and do? Pull them apart.
You weren't very clear on the instructions.
Mate, that's welded steel, right? Wow. Right, you go steady with that now. Another plan's changing. We're just going to carry on and batten right the way down through and put the plywood up after, just so we can make more progress really. This corner is going to be hidden anyway, and if it's a dodgy ply line, there's always caulk. According to Danny.
When in doubt, use
Caulk. Right, so I've got a couple more battens to do, and then some spray foaming, then we've got to let spray foam dry. Next on the list, try and get a bit of insulation to stick along there, and fill in as many holes as we can. I've got a different brand of spray foam, a slightly better applicator, so I'm hoping
Try.
it will do us proud.
When you mean tape it up, I don't really know what you mean.
Can you do something with these feathers?
Joe wants me to get rid of them.
I'm not very hopeful, but it's still very well to it, is it? Hold that up like that. A little bit of tense. A little bit of tension there. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that started to stick there. Ain't having it, is it?
I don't think that's going to solve your situation.
So if I stick that and fill that up. Now do another one.
This could go terribly wrong.
Could go very, very wrong. Still not sure how I feel.
Oh.
Like that. Sticks better.
Do you feel like a genius?
I won't go that far, but this is called Genius Gun.
Yeah?
Hopefully it sets before it pops off.
Just the rest of the boat to do now. You're still going to have to leave that because you still have to do all the battening and stuff on that one.
Oh yeah. Alright then. Still want to go home. Fish and chips. We're having fish and chips.
Fish supper. Say it.
Fish supper and an iron brew. Right, folks. That is us.
That is us for this week. I feel like we've made progress.
I don't know. I felt a bit more motivated this week.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad we're sort of making way with the cladding now, because that's one step closer to not having to see
Spray
effing
foam
insulation.
ever again. till next project.
Right.
See you next week.
See you next week. Right then. Can you actually see it or not? You'll have to take it off that dirty great tripod. Not quite the glamorous scene I was going for, mate.
How much have you got?
I thought I had less than this. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
As with
Shinies. These are all my shinies. Hip hip hooray. These are all my shinies. Hip 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 hooray. These are all my shinies and they're coming out to play.
Right, now put them away.
Oh, Joe, cigarettes and alcohol.
So we've just had a nice little bit of lunch and we've put in thoughts. What the?
What the?
I think there was something in the couscous. Let's have a saw and just level that off.
Oh, who said I cut away too much?
Where?
You did.
No, up here yet then.
Yeah, I know, but you said I cut away too much.
Yeah, you have, but it's still there. Hear that? It's outside. Oh my god, I hit the wrong bit. Can you get some more paper quick, please, mate? You're like a gone gooser, aren't you? Just wait for something to drop. Oh, whoops. It's all over my hands. Right.
Should I take some of these bits off? Oh wow, look at it up here.
Get it off then. What goes?